guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, welcome. My name's Shelby. And today is a little bit of just a catch-up video, and I'm just telling you guys what's going on with my life, so that the next few videos will make sense, because otherwise you're going to see them and think, wait a second, what in the heck is going on? So let me just give you a little lowdown on what's going on, basically. If you guys have been watching my videos for a while, I haven't even been doing this for that long, you know what I mean? But if you guys have been watching my videos and been keeping up with me, you will know that I have kind of moved around a lot, that I've spent a lot of my time, actually pretty much all of my real adult life, I've lived in the UK. And then I went away and I volunteered for a little while, and then I came back to the UK because that's just kind of where I've been an adult, and that's where I've worked, and like I just know how everything works here. I came back for a specific job interview, which I then got, and it didn't start until about a week from now. So I have been in the UK preparing for that and getting myself all settled, set up, and everything along those lines, and that was my plan. And I've even said in a couple of videos that I would be moving in a little while, and this is a temporary space for me, which it is. The intention was to move down to England for this job. However, I think in life sometimes you are sent signals or little signs that kind of tell you and push you in one way or in one direction or another. I have the hiccups and I'm so sorry. It's such a struggle. I really feel like that's kind of happened to me with this situation. In the last few weeks, things have come up that have just really made me feel like this job and this whole decision just isn't right for me anymore. And it may have been a few months ago, but it just isn't right now. And I don't think that it's going to be in the future either. And in the past, I haven't been brave enough to really kind of put the brakes on and say, no, actually, this isn't going to be right for me, and then go do something that would. Instead, in the past, I have had these feelings, and then I've gone through with something that I just knew that I shouldn't, and it never ends up well. So that's like my word of caution. Don't be afraid that if something, you just have this feeling that you just think this isn't right for me, really think about it. And if you decide it's just not right, then don't do it. Even if a lot of people are counting on it, if it's not right for you, don't follow through, because for your like mental health and your happiness in the future, it's just not worth it. That's kind of what I've done, and I had to realize that, and it's actually been really difficult to realize sometimes you just do need to put the brakes on and change your direction quite abruptly, which is what I've kind of done. So, getting to the point, I promise. So, today is my last day in the UK for the foreseeable future, actually, which is really strange because this has been my home for years, and this is where I've really come into being an adult, and this is where I've learned about myself, and I consider this to be my home. I've never actually had a real adult job anywhere else in the world. It's gonna be really strange to move, but drum roll. It's the most pathetic drum roll. I am going to be moving back to the United States, and I'm going to move in with my parents for a while, and I'm just going to save up as much money as I possibly can so that I can then take that money and go on new adventures and film those for you guys. I might decide to move somewhere else, but after a few months I should have saved up enough money to be able to relocate myself somewhere if I want to. I'm kind of thinking about maybe Hawaii. I've also always wanted to do a working holiday visa in Australia, so I might look into that. But who knows? Maybe I'll go back and I'll completely fall in love with Washington State and want to stay there for a while, but we'll see. So that's kind of the situation. I feel a little bit weird about it because I'm moving back in with my parents, and I haven't lived with my parents for about 7 years. So it's going to be it's just going to be a really strange situation, but I'm actually really looking forward to it because in the last 7 years, I really haven't gotten to spend any time with my parents at all. And they're really the only family I have. I'm an only child. We don't really have extended family too much. We have a few, but not loads and loads. So like they are like my rocks in life, and I normally only get to see them for a week out of the year. I'm kind of seeing this as a time to be able to make up for lost time in the last 7 years and just be able to hang out with them and kind of experience their life and share my life with them a little bit more than I've been able to in the past, just because we've been 8 hours apart. So while I've been awake, they've been sleeping, and vice versa, and all that sort of stuff. Basically, I just wanted to kind of let you guys know what I'm doing, because the next few videos you're gonna notice are not in this space anymore. They're going to be back in the States, and you will have seen it because I'm gonna be in my parents' house, which is where the last set of videos from the States were, in my bedroom in my parents' house. So you'll recognize it. It'll just be really different for you guys as well, because you'll get to see bits of the States and different stores and different shopping and all of that sort of stuff. So I think that that will be pretty exciting as well. But I just wanted to let you guys know, keep you guys up to date, so that the next couple of videos you're not just thinking like, whoa, wait a second, I thought she was living in the UK and all that stuff. Also, I just kind of want to put it out there as not words of wisdom, because I don't think that I'm that wise. I'm not old enough yet to be that wise. But just like coming from someone who's like been there, if you're in a similar sort of situation, like be easy on yourself, because I haven't been, and that has caused so much stress and so much sadness. I'm not gonna cry during this video. I'm not, I promise. I think that by being kinder to myself, this whole situation could have just been a lot easier and a lot happier. And I think that's something that a lot of people kind of struggle with, is just being kind to themselves. Like, try to think of yourself, like what would you say if it was your friend in that situation? I can guarantee you wouldn't be as hard on them. You would say, it's okay, sometimes things change. Sometimes you realize that, you know, the path that you've chosen maybe isn't the path for you, and it's okay to change that path and go do something different and explore a different area of life or the world or anything. I think it's just important to remember to treat yourself like you would treat a friend, because a lot of the times we're so much harder on ourselves, and then it just causes so much stress and anguish, and it's just not necessary. So take it from me, I have been there, I've done that, I've made that mistake. Don't make that mistake yourself. So if you're in a situation where you're thinking to yourself, I'm just not happy, this isn't right for me, and I want to try something different, it's okay. Do that. Do it, and then leave me a comment and tell me that you did. Support. That way I know I'm not alone too, and we can support each other. Give this video a thumbs up if you're excited to see some of the States, and leave a comment down below if you've ever been in that sort of situation, or if you're in that sort of situation. That's it for me today. This should be a really quick video, but it's turned into 10 minutes because I've rambled like crazy, so hopefully I can edit this down to a lot shorter for you guys. The next time you guys see me, I will either A, be traveling on my way back to the States, or B, already be back in the States, and you'll recognize kind of my bedroom setup. So I'm looking forward to talking to you guys really soon. I will talk to you guys later. Bye guys.